Hi.
Hi.
So please introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Hans Veil, CEO of Etulipa, a small company in Eindhoven, the Netherlands. We have a unique technology, reflective display technology, with bright reflective colors, video speed, and a very low power consumption. And also we have a wide temperature range from -30 to +65 degrees Celsius, so really good for outdoor displays. And you see here an example of a tile, electrowetting display tile, with 10mm pixels, so very good for outdoor displays.
So good for having strong text by the bus station and everything?
Also, in fact, already 3 years ago, we have one display, a black and white display in a New York bus stop display. It runs for well, many winters and many summers in New York. But right now we have colors, bright colors. And these are the most bright reflective colors that you will see here in the show.
Nice. And what do I see here? Is it just a bunch of them?
That's a bunch of them, 6 in fact, making total a panel. And in Eindhoven we have a display with 8 of these panels running for a year right now with just on solar power.
Solar power?
Yeah. So
but it's not going 24 hours?
It's, yeah, well, it's 24/7 in fact, although of course in the dark you won't see it, but we have a little backlight built in, so if necessary.
You have a front light?
We don't have a front light, it's a backlight inside.
So it works with backlight and the sun front light?
Exactly. So when it's really getting dark, you're switching on the backlight, so it glows up really nicely. But as soon as the sun goes up, then you can switch off the backlight. It's just bright enough.
All right.
And it's very low power.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you a spin-off of some of the other electrowetting projects that come out of, was it Philips or where did it come from originally, these ideas?
Philips. 20 years ago there was a first paper of Rob Hayes and Johan Veenstra in Nature that made many display companies trying electrowetting displays. And, but it was not so easy. And then we co-founded, in fact I'm co-founder of Liquivista as well. In 2006 we spun off from Philips Electronics, and myself and some other gentlemen, we created another company, it's called edtech, using the same technology for rear view mirrors. Turned out to be that was not a very good application, so 10 years ago we pivoted to outdoor displays, and that's really in the sweet spot of this technology. And the reason for that is that we're using subtractive colors, cyan, magenta, yellow. So what you see here is 3 layers, cyan, magenta and yellow, and a white reflector. And we can switch individually the cyan, magenta and yellow pixels. So in fact we can create all the colors of the rainbow here. And I'm not sure if you can get it on the camera quite well, but you really have to see it with your own eyes and preferably outdoor in the sun. That's nicest.
Nice. So you have tulips right here.
Yeah, certainly.
And Etulipa.
Etulipa, well, it's Dutch, and you know, in Holland we have tulips. And tulips, as you see there, they're colorful, so therefore, and tulipa, this is the Latin for tulip. And E is like e-reader and e-paper. So we end up with Etulipa as the name of the company.
And if people all over the world use this kind of display,
there
will be more tulips because we will not destroy the planet with using too much energy.
Oh, certainly.
That's also an option.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it's tens of times more power efficient as LED displays, outdoor LED displays. So it's really a world of difference. And you see more and more companies want to have low power displays, not only for saving cost, but also saving the planet.
Is there a way that this could be matte, or is it glossy, or is there any reflection?
Well, whatever you like. This is glossy. You see that there's no coating on the front side, so there's a 4% specular reflection on this surface. But you can add an anti-reflective layer or a matte layer. I prefer this one, and the best is an anti-reflective layer, so that you don't even have this reflection of the front surface.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
so what's next for you to get to millions and millions of devices?
Well, it's basically scaling up. It's finding the best method for creating displays, tuning the equipment such that larger quantities, larger volumes of these displays can be made, and the next step will be that we're using 4 times as big pieces of glass and TFT's backplanes such that we can make pixels 2.5 millimeter. So that's really the next phase. And for the rest, we need a little bit more funds to accelerate the production.
What's the size now?
10 millimeter.
10. So you want to get down to
2.5.
So that means what's the resolution now for this one?
Well, we don't talk about resolution. It's like with outdoor display, you talk about pixel pitch. P10 is 10 millimeter pixels. Yeah. We go to P2.5 is 2.5 millimeter pixels.
And will the performance be as good when you go to lower?
Certainly, there's no problem. We already created some prototypes showing that 2.5 millimeter pixels work well, and that's certainly no problem. You get the same color brightness, the same speed, everything's the same.
Nice. All right. How about flexible displays?
Well, we first like to stay on glass, but we also are thinking, and in fact in the lab working on different architectures that make it possible to use flexible substrates. If we manage to do so, we really can go to foils, TFTs on foils, and then make the whole thing flexible. So there's no physical limit that say would prevent us for going to flexible.
And if you go outside, I mean, it would be the best demo. If we went outside, then it's more impressive, right?
Oh, certainly. So at 12:30 every day, we take this panel outside and show it to the people who want to see it there.
Nice.
So everybody, please come to the booth of the iZone or Etulipa tomorrow or on Thursday on 12:30. And Duke and myself walk outdoor and show the panel outside.
Because e-paper is all about bringing people out of it. Like everybody's working indoors with these lights and stuff. It's better to go outside, get in nature.
Certainly.
This is about being out in nature.
Exactly. So it's a little bit strange to show outdoor displays indoor, but the iZone is of course indoor.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And nice. Okay. So thanks a lot.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity, and we look forward to your YouTube channel.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.